How's it going, guys? Bring a Platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. And today I'm going to be in the Tier 9 British tank Tier 9 turreted British tank destroyer, the Conway. I'm going to be using the 120mm on this gun, which has 250-something millimeters of pen for the standard AP rounds, and then 325 millimeters of pen for the premium APCR rounds. The high explosive rounds also have 120 millimeters of pen. It's either 120 millimeters or 105 millimeters of pen for the high explosive HESH rounds, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I think they're HESH rounds. The high explosive rounds for this gun is HESH rounds. It's hilarious. Moving on. I'm just gonna go right out and say it immediately before the game even starts. I know it's technically started, but whatever. There's no action going on. I fucking hate this tank. Why? Because it's just like the Tier 10 counterpart, the FV4005, aka the shit barn. You may be asking yourself, you can one-shot things in the Tier 10. Yes, this is true. You can't do that with this tank unless you ammo rack somebody. Or if you're using the big caliber gun with HESH rounds on a light tank that is lower tier than you, and you high roll the bejesus out of them. But yeah, why do I hate this tank, and why am I making that comparison? Why am I calling it something that it's clearly not? Because the statistics are a fucking lie for the gun. They look amazing on paper. 0.32 accuracy, 1.9 aim time, or some crazy shit like that for the 120mm, the gun I'm using in this game as I speak. Again, why am I comparing it to the Tier 10? For that reason. The bloom on this fucking gun, when you turn it, is unreal. And this isn't helped by the fact that your turret traverse speed is something stupid like 17 degrees a second or 12 degrees. I don't know. It's a very low number, and it just sucks. Even like slowly poking out your aiming bloom is just crazy for the type of caliber gun this is. Medium tanks have better gun statistics than this tank, and this is the biggest bullshit of this game. Observe. Super Pershing, I should have no problem going through them. That's a bounce or a miss. I couldn't fucking tell. I'm gonna chalk it up to RNG being an asshole. Okay, I don't know what I was aiming for here. I'm pretty sure I was trying to hit the roof of his tank, or the ass end of his engine deck. But watch this. I fucking bounced off again. Why? Because RNG made me hit the mantlet and make it ricochet towards the sky. And then this is the fucking guy actually disconnecting, and that's the only reason why I win this fight. Watch, bounce, boom. Yeah, where did the shell go? Did some investigating in slow-mo on that, and it actually hits the barrel of the gun, so that's cool. Poor aiming on my part, understandable, but like, fuck off, RNG. I'm aiming for the weak spot on a Tier 8 tank, and I miss, bounce, and then miss again 3 times with a gun that has an accuracy of 0.32 and an aim time of supposedly 1.9 or 2.1, one of those two values. Either of them are phenomenal. It's pathetic. Like the bloom, it's so bad. This tank, you can't high explosive this tank. Like, if you're facing it, don't sling high explosive at it. It doesn't have much armor, but it does have enough armor to negate high explosive rounds from doing very much damage to this tank. But, like, again, the aiming bloom. Look at it. I'm barely moving, and it's going all over the fucking place. Like, and then I missed because the tank wasn't red and I hit the wall. But that was my own fault. I will admit that completely. It's slow. It's got no camo on it. It's got 27 out of 100 camo stat for this fucking tank. Like, what does it have? The Tier 8's better in everywhere. The Charioteer, It's one of the best fucking tank destroyers in the game. It's fast. Well, fast enough. It's got good-ish camo, a lot better than fucking 27, and then I get hit by the motion in my turret, because the only armor this thing has in the turret is on the mantlet, and I think it's 250 millimeters thick. Could be wrong, but other than the mantlet, the turret is like 127 millimeters all around. Or, not all around, just in the front. So, not a tough cookie to crack. I somehow missed that easy shot. I think I shot well before I should have. But, again, I will admit that that was partially my fault for missing. It's not a fun tank. If you want to go up the British tank destroyer line for the Death Star or the Shit Barn, go for the Death Star. It's literally better in every sense. It's got better turret traverse. I'm going to assume better accuracy. I don't really know offhand. But you get the... What do you get? What's the tier 8? Oh yeah, you get AT-15, you get the Tortoise at tier 9, and then you get the Shit Barn, or not the Shit Barn, the Death Star, the FV-215B-183 at tier 10. Tier 10's ass. The tier 10 is for camping losers who love to poke out when the time is right and one-shot somebody. And then they reload for 20 seconds and do it over and over again. I hate waiting like that. You can move up in like a less armored tank destroyer and have better DPM. I don't like big guns. I like DPM and high camo values and being fast. It's pretty much what the Grill 15 should be, but that thing has asked for camo. But it does have a very accurate gun, and it is quick to accelerate. Just has shitty track traverse. But that's another video. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry it was mostly me complaining this entire time, but my god, this tank line sucks ass. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.